NFL 24. And our focus is on Noah Fant. He got to the century mark in receiving last week with a pair of scores. It's the Seahawks and the Lions on EA Sports.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So the Seahawks ready to take over on offense, and it is a first-time Pro Bowler who leads them out, Charles, in his 11th year now, Geno Smith.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener through a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was hoped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A man who played collegiately over at East Lansing, it's Kenneth Walker III. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The numbers for Walker last week, 17 carries, 75 yards.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to reach the century mark.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off of play action, here's Smith. Flush to his right. And he is caught. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Play action. It's Smith. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Across midfield. He's on his way. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Lions take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just had an insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jim were the one he was after there, and that'll make it 3rd down. You talk about this Lions defense. They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
Now, if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to it. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
from the gun, it's Walker. And he's got room. And a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
We'll get a look here at the Seahawks picks from the 2023 draft. They were one of 4 teams to make a pair of first-round selections this year. And the general consensus, CD, they did pretty darn well with both of them.
I'll say, partner, and also say this. Seattle, we're used to seeing them have size in their corners, but Devin Witherspoon at Illinois, he may not have the size, but his physical play fits Seattle perfectly, as well as Jackson Smith-Njigba, a terrific slot receiver out of Ohio State. Many thought he was the best in this year's draft. Added to the pass rush with Derek Hall, and Zach Charbonnet adds to an already strong backfield with Carolina.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert, and the Lions will take over. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let him do all the work, and then someone catch him at the end and pass him up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
The end result, 21 yards.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm morally, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Well, this defense for the Seahawks, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Montgomery will get about halfway there as he takes this from the to the 2.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Now Goff. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown
with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Patterson now for the extra point.
Oh, this is blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10
at their own 21.
The Smith's throw into the hands of Fan.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Up the middle they run. It's Walker, and he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Flushed out right. picking up 8.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a set of downs.
The Seahawks on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 6 there on the first down play. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. From the gun, here's Smith. Short throw to Disley. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Short throw to Disley. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll run for it. It's Walker. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. Smith trying to get him to the line quickly with the clock rolling. Smith now throwing on 4th down. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Now Goff on first down. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now it's gone. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and 2, Goff. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Now Geno on first down. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. Dancing to his left. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Throwing now is Geno. On the move to his left. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yards.
No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Taken at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here are the Lions to take over. They were losers to Kansas City a week ago, but they are out in front right now. 3rd quarter starting with a run from Montgomery. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 8. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try for the first with Walker. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll fake it. Now Smith, eluding the pressure right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the 1st down play. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And that'll be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. Here we go on 4th. Smith. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. From the end zone, Goff. To the sideline and incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. Up, they got 8 yards there. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here comes the Lions punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. A 41-yard punt there with no return, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Now a 2nd and 6. And Walker once more.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the 50, it's Smith.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Straight ahead, Walker. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit.
Now it's Smith.
And he's got Smith and Jigba.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Jackson Smith and Jigba
with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 13-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Goff's throw into the hands of...
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
And meanwhile, Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And 3rd and 1 now.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10
at their own 19-yard line. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Well, obviously they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
Takes this to the 45. Not much space after that broken tackle.
And that's why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by a couple of yards, it would appear, as they're able to convert on 4th and 5. Up the middle, here's Walker. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him now as he's toted it 21 times. Back to Walker on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. They run again with Walker. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. Now a run with Walker. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from going back on top here in the fourth. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. Another shot now for this Lions offense. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after a decent 1st half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. On 1st down, Goff. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Here's Goff. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing is Smith. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st down in field goal range already. Smith on 1st down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Forced out to his left. And he will find his man on the outside. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Smith. And he's got it. Touchdown. Colby Parkinson from 3 yards out. And the Seahawks will add to their 4th quarter lead. They do tack on the extra point as well. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Make it to the 25. So here's Goff and the Lions.
Down 21-13, just over a minute 40 to play. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down. To Montgomery to begin the drive. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
Goff. And they regroup defensively after the broken tackle, getting to him just beyond the 45. Goff now to throw.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
Now Goff.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. Well, this game has not been short on intrigue, but that's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they've got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down.
What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Smith now to throw.
That is intercepted.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Partner, what a finish to this one. I mean, this offense, they had it down there inside the red